What?
It does not appear that Halloween will be canceled this year.
Oh, that's exciting. Halloween was always one of my favorite times of year. It's actually the best time of year. Because, the candy, dressing up, doing all that fun stuff. What?
I disagree, but that's okay. So people just have to be safe and smart this year with trick-or-treating. Uh-oh.
The safe part or the smart part?
Both. So what's the best candy to give trick-or-treaters?
Anything with chocolate.
Some might disagree, but I could go for chocolate. So after doing some online research, I found a list of top 10 best candies versus top 10 worst candies for trick-or-treating.
And what was on that list?
We're gonna get to that later.
My name's Ray.
I'm Tara.
We are the Foodie 2. We do food reviews. In this case, we're doing candy reviews because, candy's awesome. You can't go wrong with candy.
And Halloween is almost here.
And that's another reason. So make sure you hit the subscribe button because we're coming out with videos every single week. You know what's happening. So, let's get into this.
All right, so we have 2 candies from the top 10 best list and 2 candies from the top 10 worst list.
I bet I can guess which is which.
From the worst list, we have Mellowcreme Pumpkins, aka Candy Corn Pumpkins,
AKA candles without a wick.
and Tootsie Rolls.
Also candles without a wick.
And from the best list, we have Skittles and M&Ms.
I would agree.
Not sure I do, but we'll see.
Okay, so what should we start with?
Tootsie Rolls.
Tootsie Rolls it is.
So Tootsie Rolls are on the worst list.
They stick to your teeth. You could literally pull your teeth out and keep them glued together. They're so chewy and you chew them for hours. It's like trying to eat a steak that's been not cooked correctly.
I'm done chewing already in the time it took you to whine about them. It is a fake chocolate flavor, but I think they're good. They're not super chewy or sticky. They're soft, easy to chew, and I think they're tasty. I would not agree that these belong on the bottom 10. Takes you forever to chew everything.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like Tootsie Rolls.
More for me?
Mm-hmm. So to compare against that, what we're gonna try is the M&Ms.
I think M&Ms are kind of hard to gauge because there are so many different flavors and everything online just said M&Ms. So are we talking plain M&Ms? Are we talking peanut M&Ms? Peanut butter? Caramel? Pretzel? Mint? Peanut butter?
You mentioned peanut butter.
Because peanut butter is delicious. So we have the plain M&Ms, which I can tell you right now, I would say that this goes on the bottom list. If it was peanut M&Ms, then we'd be talking.
They're both pretty much the same for me. So here we have blue ones. I like the blue ones the best.
Because they taste so different. I'm just not a fan of plain M&Ms. I love peanut M&Ms. I love peanut butter M&Ms. The plain ones, it's not a good chocolate flavor. Leaves a weird aftertaste.
M&Ms are great. I mean, it's chocolate. Why or how could you possibly hate chocolate unless it's mixed with something that just is awful? It's very hard to mix it with something that's awful. In this case, though, it's chocolate, so, chocolate mixed with chocolate is always great. I like it. It's great.
Well, apparently you feel the same way as the majority of Americans.
Mm-hmm.
I, however, am unique.
Mm-hmm. You're very special.
Rude. Next, from the bottom list, we have the Mellowcreme Pumpkins, aka Candy Corn.
AKA candle wax.
You said that.
Well, I meant it. It's like they recycled old toys, old plastic toys, and just turned them into pumpkins. Kind of like Cinderella, she was turned into a pumpkin, or, something like that.
Recycling is good.
Recycling is great, from toxic materials, I'm not so sure.
Candy corn is basically just sugar. If you don't like sugar, then how are you even human? They're delicious. As we said in our pumpkin video, I definitely feel like you either hate it or you love it. And Ray loves it. I definitely think we need to keep doing videos of candy corn.
It's like so chalky and it has a consistency of wax.
I disagree that that goes on the bottom list.
Did anyone ever tell you not to eat the wax fruit off the table?
We never had wax fruit on our table.
Alright, well, don't eat wax fruit. And that includes those candy corn pumpkins.
Alright, supposedly from the top 10 list, Skittles. Now Skittles definitely have distinct flavor for each color. So I feel like some of the Skittle flavors are pretty good and some of them not so much.
What's your favorite?
Red.
Is that the green apple?
No, those take way longer to chew than any Tootsie Roll.
No, it's pretty much the same. I just had the green apple one, and that tastes better than what I actually remember. Although, when I was younger, I used to just mix them all together and just eat them all at once. But yeah, I don't like chewy candy. I don't like stuff that just sticks to my teeth and is impossible to dislodge.
Yeah, I would not put Skittles on the top 10. I don't think the flavor's that great. I don't like the consistency.
I think they belong in the middle somewhere. I wouldn't put them at the very bottom, but I agree, I wouldn't actually put them at the top either. It's just, there are better candies to put at the top of the list, and almost all of them are going to be chocolate.
According to the list, the top 10 are Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, absolutely, Snickers, Skittles, Nerds, I don't really agree with Nerds either, M&M's, Kit Kat, also disagree,
They're good, they're delicious.
Twix, Butterfingers, Hershey Bars,
Hershey bars are great.
and Sour Patch Kids. I love me some Sour Patch Kids. How do you feel about that list?
Snickers, yes. Skittles, no. Nerds, no. M&M's, yes. Kit Kat, yes. Twix, absolutely. That one's like number one almost. Well, out of this list, it's number one. Especially with all the different flavors of Twix that they have. Like, I miss all the different flavors. They had like cookies and cream. They had like peanut butter ones. They had a bunch. We really need to see if we can get our hands on those.
You would pick Twix over Reese's?
Yeah, I would. And then Butterfingers, absolutely not. Those are actually at the bottom of the list. And then Hershey's bars, those, yeah, I can definitely see that. I mean, plain chocolate, there's nothing wrong with plain chocolate.
Yeah, when it's cheap, not good chocolate.
But they have a theme park, so that makes up for it. And then Sour Patch Kids, those are hit or miss. I used to eat those all the time when I would go to the movie theater, and I would leave without the inside of my mouth, because it would have been sandblasted by the Sour Patch Kids. So I'm not really a fan of them anymore.
Who's special? The bottom 10 lists, candy corn, as we already said, Bit-O Honey. I don't even know that I've ever had a Bit-O Honey.
Yeah, I don't remember it. I don't.
Good and Plenty, licorice. Now licorice, I think it depends. Are we talking black licorice, which is definitely disgusting? Or are we talking red licorice, like Twizzlers, which is delicious?
Yeah, no, licorice is disgusting. It doesn't matter whether or not it's anything. It could be Twizzlers. Twizzlers is awful. Licorice is awful. Anything with anise in it is awful. So, you know, absinthe, all that stuff. Not good.
Smarties. Completely disagree with this one. I love Smarties. I mean, they make you smarter. Tootsie Rolls. Necco wafers. Totally agree with that. That is pure chalk. Those are disgusting.
They're kind of like Alka-Seltzer tablets without, like, even
The benefits.
the benefits or the taste or any of that.
Circus peanuts. Probably the worst candy ever.
It's basically just a rebranded packing peanuts. Same ingredients, actually, so, you know, it's just a different name.
I might have misspoken, because next on the list are the wax Coke bottles. I don't know that I've ever actually eaten one of those. I'm not sure I knew they were edible.
As we've established with the candy corn pumpkins, you should not be eating wax. It's not good for you. It clearly doesn't taste good. It's wax. Don't eat wax, people. Next, you're gonna go on TikTok and people are gonna be having like the Yankee Candle challenge where they're eating candles. Don't do that, by the way, but...
Well, when they do, it's all your fault. And finally on the list, Peanut Butter Kisses, aka Mary Jane's. They're the little peanut butter hardish chewy candies that come in the solid orange or the solid black wrappers. I don't think they're terrible, but they're definitely not great.
Going down that list though, candy corn, awful. Bit of honey, don't know what it is, good and plenty. Know the name, don't remember the candy. Licorice, awful. Smarties, awful. Tootsie Rolls, awful. Necco wafers, awful. Circus peanuts, awful. Wax Coke bottles, awful. PB Kisses, don't know what the hell that is. But yeah, literally, I'll agree with everything on the right side of this list.
You're such a follower.
I'm not a follower, I'm making my own decisions, and I decided that they suck.
Well, there you have it. Those were the top 10 best candies for trick-or-treating and the 10 worst candies from trick-or-treating for 2019. So I'm guessing that 2020 will probably be pretty similar.
Yeah, we'll just update that list. The best and the worst of 2020. Actually, no, that doesn't even come close to the best and worst of 2020, although we're not talking about candy anymore.
So what do you think about that list? Do you like Skittles? M&Ms? How about Tootsie Rolls or candy corn? Let us know in the comments below. Also check out our blog. We'll leave a link in the description.
And make sure that you follow us on social media like Instagram. We're posting there all the time, of course. Pretty much every day, right?
Yes.
Awesome. And smash that like button if you got value out of this. Don't forget to hit subscribe because we're coming out with more videos, of course. Hit the bell so you get notified when we come out with those videos. And until next time, we'll catch you later.
Bye.